Hey guys, Nathan here. Today we're gonna be making this Hydra inspired dragon. You will have to make multiple heads on your own though, because I don't plan on adding multiple heads to mine, so keep that in mind. Alright, so you'll need a body color band and then a belly color band, which is just what I'm calling it. And I'm just making the same exact one that I have here, just again. Alright, so to start off, let's start off with the wings. So what you need to do is you need to take 2 of your body color band, put them here. Take 2 more body color band, put them there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll do that, I guess, just 2 more times. And then we want to take our belly color band. We want to go from here to here. And then we want to do that 3 more times. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I do it right? Did I already mess up? No, it doesn't look like I did. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 peg there. And then there, and then I guess we just take our I'm sorry guys, I kind of made this and I kind of forgot how the wing gets made. Does that look right? I don't know. Seems about right. Yeah, the right amount of double loop bands. So, okay. So double loop here and here, and then these are 2 across there. And then you want to take your body color, wrap 1 band around your hook 4 times. Take 2 bands actually, and pull it onto it. And then you're just gonna reclaim the loops, and then place those loops onto here. Alright, and now since you have it all up on the loom, let me just count and make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh, yeah, okay. That is right. Okay, so now we're gonna loom it. So go under the little spike that we just added, grab the top 2 bands, loom them over, and loom the bottom 2. I always keep putting the piles of bands too close to where I'm like recording this. Grab the top bands here, loom them over, then loom up the center bit. Alright, and then loom up this row. Hopefully this looks right. It was Friday that I made this wing, and now it's Monday, so I kind of can't quite remember it. Now what you want to do is you want to take a tying band, tie this off, and then you can take it off the loom. Yeah, it looks right. It looks right. Yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine. Lol. Alright. Yeah, that looks right. Okay, so now you've got 1 wing. Now you need to go back and make a second one. Make it the opposite. So the body color went straight down this side, make it go down straight down this side. and then the whites will be over on here instead of these parts. Okay, so now we're going to make another leg, or a leg. Sorry, my dog's barking. So we want to take 3 body color band, go down the center 3 times. So 1, 2, and 3. Here, we want to take a double looped band. We want to put it there. Oop. And a double loop band and put it there. And a double loop band and put it here. Now we want to take our belly color or toenail color, whichever you're doing, and put one double looped there, a double looped here, and also a double looped here. Now we want to cap all these off. So 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And then we want to loom up. Do either side toe first and then do the center one. It'll just look better. Alright, and then just loom up the center once you've got all the toes done. Make sure you're grabbing all the bands too. Just don't want it to look weird or anything. Then take a tying band and tie it off. Alright. Okay. And then you have a leg. So now you need to make a second. Whoops. You need to make a second one. So now that you have two, so now you have 2 legs. So 2 wings, 2 legs, and set those to the side. Now we're gonna make the jaw. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So take 2 bands, go down the center 4 times with 2 bands. Okay. And then we're going down the side with 4 bands as well, with the last one going to the center. So like that, and then the other side, like that as well. Now, I wonder if this small pile of white that I have is going to be enough to get me through this. Actually, now that I'm looking at the belly too, I'm like, probably not. I'm probably going to have to open the other bag of white that I also have here. Okay, so want to cap it off, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And then we want to loom it. So go down, grab the, ooh, that's not the top 2. Okay, grab the top 2, loom them over. Grab the next 2, loom them over. Maybe like loosen it a little for them. Oh no, I can't tell which one's the 2. Okay. Then we want to grab those 2. And then in the center we're going to loom up until we have 1 band left to loom, because we're going to add a tongue. This is my 6th video this weekend. Well, they're going to be released over a period of time, but I've recorded 6 videos over this weekend. So I feel productive. Okay, so now for a tongue we're going to take, so we're going to take one of our tongue bands and we're going to wrap it around 4 times. We're going to take a double looped band and we're going to pull that band we just wrapped around onto it, and then we're going to going to take another double loop band, we're going to pull it on, and then we've got the, no, we're going to take one more. We're going to take one more double loop band onto it. And then now we have a tongue, and now we're going to attach this here, and then we're going to go down, and we're going to grab the bottom ones and glue them. And then we're going to take 3 of our tying off bands. Doesn't matter what color they are, just make them noticeable, or make sure that you know that they're not meant to always be there. Because these really, we do want these ones to come off, because, and then you can take it off. You can be a little rougher than I am with it, but I'm just like, this is just how I take things off, and it's kind of long and inefficient. Okay, so now we've got the jaw. Set that aside with your wings. Okay, so we're gonna do the head now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're gonna take 3 bands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna go here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's the 7th peg from the bottom to the 6th peg. Then we're gonna take another, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We're gonna take another 3, and then we're gonna take 2, and then we're gonna take another 2 from the same peg out to the side. This way we can just remember that that's where we need to go from the center. And then another set of 2, and then 2 double looped bands. Yeah. 2 double loop. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So the rest of the bands are double looped on the head. 1, 2. What? Wait, okay. Okay, yeah, 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, so we're gonna go from here to here, because for some reason that's what my thing looks like I did. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, and then we'll just take 2 double looped bands, 1 here, and 1 here. This is why. Okay. So if you want to offset your loom, this is the time to offset your loom. This is why so your loom should look like this. Now. Okay. Okay. So these bands all here are double looped, these ones are all double looped, and this set of bands, this set of bands, and this set of bands here are all these are all double bands, and this set is double bands, and then these 2 are double looped bands. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and do the eyes. So what you want to do is you want to take your band, wrap your body band, and wrap it around your hook 4 times. Do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take a double looped band, and then pull these two wrapped bands onto that double looped band. Make sure you grab all of them. Yeah, okay. Make sure you grab all the bits and then push it down a bit. And then what you want to do is you want to pick an eye color and then wrap it around twice, and then take a black band. Oh, that one's stretching. Take a black band and wrap it around 4 times. And then wrap your eye color band around twice again. And then, okay, that's weird. Yep. Okay, then you can reclaim that double looped end, like so. Now you want to take a double looped band, body band. You want to take the first part where there's double looped bands onto that double looped band, and then you want to take the first 2 color sets, then you want to take the whole black one, then you want to take the next 2 sets of color, then you want to take the last bit of the double looped band, and then you want to place the ends of the double loop band that you just pulled all those bands onto there, and then onto the center as well. Now I'll do that again because we need another eye. So wrap this body band around 4 times. Wrap another body band around 4 times. Take a double looped band. Pull those onto that double loop band. Take your eye color. Wrap it around twice. Take a black, a less stretchy black, wrap it around 4 times, then wrap your eye color around twice again, then reclaim the ends of the double looped one with this part on it, then take another double looped band and pull all of those bands onto it. So the double band, the first 2 eye color, then the black bands, then the 2 eye color, and then the 2 double looped bands. And then you want to place that double band going around this peg. And this peg. Alrighty, that should be the most difficult part done now. Now what you want to do is you want to take 2 black bands, wrap them around your hook, creating 4 loops. Take another double looped band, double loop body band around you, pull those 2 onto it, place the circles, place the ends here and here, separate your nozzles, your nozzles, oh my gosh, your nostrils, and then you want to pull the 2 bands behind there. And then you want to do a double looped band here, and then another double looped band here. Okay. Alright, now we're actually going to add some more to the neck. So here we're going to take 3 bands. We're going to go here, we're gonna go here. We're gonna go here. All of these are 3 bands. So make sure you've got 3 bands in your fingers. 3 here. And then here we're actually gonna lift that set up. Move it to the side real quick. And then we're gonna set another set here. And then we can move this set back on top of that set. Alright. Okay, so we need to cap off the tip. So wrap it around 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excuse me. And now we're just gonna loom it. So go under the capping band, grab the top 2 bands, loom them over. And the next one's over. I guess they're not necessarily top 2 bands, but the top set. Now in the center you want to loom up to the peg with where we attach the eyes, and then you want to stop because we're going to attach the jaw. Okay. Okay. And then you want to stop here where we attach the eye. And then this side as well. And then you want to stop here. You want to take your jaw. You want to go through the loops on the one side. You want to attach it to the corresponding side. And then you want to go down and you want to loom the bottom bands that are there over. Then you want to do that on the other side as well. This can be a difficult process. Just make sure you get all the bands around it and make sure that you loom all the bands. So once you've done that, you can loom up this last center set. It'll be difficult. Okay, once you've loomed up that center set, you can take your hook, go through this center set on the jaw, wrap those around that center peg, and then go all the way down to the very bottom and grab the bottom 3 bands. I apologize for hitting the tripod, but I don't have much space to work with right now, so okay. Alright, and then just loom up the rest of the way. You can add a little more to the neck if you want, but I'm gonna just go with this much. So I'm just gonna take one of the tying bands off the jaw and move it to the end of this neck. And then you can take it off the loom. So just be careful with it. So I would say use your hook to lift it off gently. And this way it'll curve the way that we want it to curve. Ooh. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yeah. Alright, now just poke your eyes out the right way. And there's your little head, and it looks just like the first one. That makes me happy. Alright, so you've got your little head now. You can add a few more sets to the neck, but I'm just going to leave it as is. So now that we have the head, 2 wings, and 2 legs, we're going to do the belly next. Alright, so we're doing the belly. So what you want to do is take 2 bands. You want to go from this peg out to that peg. Then you want to go, ooh, how many times? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's all. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now we want to go there. We want to go there. And then we want to do that on the opposite side. I made this like a few years ago when I like first really was designing my own dragons, and it was one of my first ones. I was very proud of it. I actually made the purple one that I have of it first, and then I made this blue one, but I absolutely love them both, so 1, 2, and 3. Then we'll stop, or then we stop, and we go down the sides. Oh, this is probably why the belly on the other one was offset wrong, because I had it on. I was making the other belly, and I had the loom in the rectangular positions. Oh. Sorry, my other video that was processing just finished and started playing. So, but when I was making the other belly, now you want to take 2 horizontal bands. When I was making the other belly, I had it in the rectangular position, which I forgot, which actually, like, it does affect the band counts when you make things. So I forgot that part, and it turned out the belly was too short. So now you want to do double looped here, and a double looped there. Oh my gosh, and I always forget to add this last set at the end. It just makes it easier when you're attaching the stomach, the last bit of the stomach. And I keep forgetting to put it in. So we want to cap off here to 4. We'll go ahead and loom though, and we'll just add it when we get there. So we want to loom here. We want to loom here. Then we want to loom all the center. Ooh, make sure you get all the bands. And then we want to loom all the center ones. And then we want to loom to the outer bit, and then we want to loom all of these side bits. Just a heads up, when we attach the wings, we'll be attaching them to horizontal bands, like we did in the long dragon that I designed, which should be out by the time you're seeing this video. I'm not sure. I'm scheduling them, so... well, I already have that one scheduled, so it should already be up by the time you're seeing it. Anyway, we're going to attach the wings the same way as we did in that one on this dragon, so... yeah. Okay, so once you get here, what you want to do is you want to stick your hook all the way through. You want to take 2 of your belly color bands, and you want to pull them through, and then these are the ones that you want to tie off. Now these ones are going to be attached as the last set on the belly when we attach it to the main body. And oh, I forgot to loom this side. That's okay though. I'm going to stop and I'm going to fix this, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so you made your belly, and you hopefully made sure to loom all your bands, unlike I did, but I fixed it, so that's all good. Now, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we want to take our bands, and we want to take 3 bands. We're going to go down the center 5 times. So take 3 bands going down the center 5 times. through there, and here. Okay, here what we want to do is we want to take 2 bands, and then we want to go to either side. So, like so. Then we want to go down here, and here, and here, and here, and then we want to go down one more, then we want to go to the center, like that. We want to go down one more, go to the center, then we just want to finish it off. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm gonna be done soon. I like how these dragons that are my own design aren't taking like too super long to make. Like, it took me a while to get around to actually making the tutorials, but like their actual production is actually pretty easy. Okay. Then we want to go into the center. We want to take bands. We want to go here. And 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 we want to make sure that's right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then it splits off. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is wrong. We're gonna take these bands and go here, and these bands and go here, and then we'll just put a set of 3 here to make the neck just a tiny bit longer. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to take our wings. Now, they bend a certain way, so mine bend like this. If yours bend like this, then you want to put them so that they're bending away from each other, and then you want to go through the loops of both of them. So on your hook they should look like that. Then you want to take 2 body color bands and pull them through the loops of your wings. Now you want to take the ends of these 2 loops and you want to place them around this peg here, and then the opposite peg here. Okay, and then what you want to do is you want to take the wings, separate them, and just squish them down between the columns of the loom, and then you want to take these 2 ones and move them back. So it should look something like that. So it's exactly the way we did them in the long dragon tutorial. Now, we're going to take 2 bands and do the rest of our horizontals over here in this area. And now we're going to do double loops down here. Hopefully our stomach matches up right with our main body. Whew, okay, that almost flung across the room, which wouldn't have been a big deal. Okay, so now we have our whole body set up. We're gonna take our guy's head. We're gonna go through the loops at his neck. We're gonna make sure that we went through all of them, and we're gonna attach him here. And then while we're here, we're gonna go ahead and loom up this one set that we added, just to make sure that we don't forget to do that. Now we're gonna actually start looming him now. So if you want to take off the tying band from his head, that would be fine, because the worst that could happen is you have to add a couple rows to his neck. But you want to take his belly, you want to go through the capping band, you want to wrap that capping band around this peg. So not where we actually attach the head, but where his actual neck, where his neck actually stops. And then you want to loom. You want to make sure that you grab, which set is the top set? Okay, so this set should be the top set. Yep, that set's the top set. And this set, and the center set. Now we want to loom up all these center bands. The bands that go to either side. Like so, and then we want to stop looming on, so, we loom all these ones, and then we loom the ones out here and the one out to here. Now we want to go through, we can remove the cap band from the stomach from that peg, and we can go through these bands. We want to wrap them here, but first we want to take a leg before we forget, and we want to go through the bands on it, and we want to take it so that the toes are pointing downwards, and then we want to attach it here onto this peg like that. Then you want to dig all the way down and make sure that you grab the very bottom set of bands, and then you want to loom that set up. And then just to make sure, we want to go ahead and take this next set of stomach bands and attach those and loom this set here. Now on the other side, we're going to attach the other leg. Wonderful how that works. Okay, so go through all the bands, go through all the bands, there we go. Now we want to take our leg, make sure the toes are pointing downward. It doesn't really matter because you can adjust the toes, but this way is easier to do it. And then you want to grab the very bottom set of bands and loom them up. Okay, the guy having my other one right in front of me was a bad idea. And then we want to set those ones there, and then we want to loom that. And then we want to set these ones here, and we want to loom those. And we want to do that on the other side. And we want to loom this set. Then we want to take the next set. And then, yep, here. Okay, when you get to the point where your stomach or your back goes that way, make sure that you go to the very bottom and grab the very bottom bands. Alright. And then we'll do one more set on this side as well. Can you actually see this? No. So we're just doing that. Alright, once we get to the point where it's just down to the set of twos, we can go ahead and start removing some of him from the loom. Just be careful to not remove too much, because then your dude will start falling apart. Ooh, I should not have done that one. But it's okay. It's fine. It's fine, really. I'll just start with this side. So you're just going through, you're wrapping it around here, then you're going under your horizontal band that's there, and you're going here, and you do that on the other side, go under it, go there, take your last set, wrap it around here, go under the horizontal, oh gosh, it's starting to hurt me, okay. Alright, so this is what it should look like. Take him off a little more. You want to be nice to him. He's under a lot of stress right now. So now here, where we have the one set of two bands, we want to take that and we want to wrap that around this last center peg of the body. And then we want to go down and we want to grab all of the bands that is down there, and then we can loom him up. Apparently my camera It doesn't have a problem recording more than I normally record, but it just won't record more than like 30 minutes at a time, which is weird. Now that you have this end tied off, you can go ahead and take the rest of him off the loom. Yep. Hopefully you... Oh, we didn't even have to open my other set of... my other pack of white. That's awesome. So now you can go through and take off all your tying bands. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. And also, I don't know how safe it is to, but I'm using my camera while it's plugged in charging right now. So if I explode and die, that's probably why. Oh, that wasn't the part that I want to grab. That's fine. I'll just grab it. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, no, that's not where. There we go. And there we go. And now... Oh no! I did not loom one of the bands on his leg, which is fine. I'm just gonna break it off. Well, you gotta be careful, guys. Make sure you loom all your bands. So my guy will just have a little thinner part on his leg. Oh, he looks so adorable. Why does his leg look longer? Weird. Anyway, so there's your guy. Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna finish off the tail. It won't take too long. We're just gonna do some bands. Okay, so take your body color. Do some double looped action here. I'm gonna do mostly double looped because he already has a bunch of non-double looped. Ugh. I hate it when I get them that they're like stuck together, but like they're stuck to themselves and they look like a figure 8 type thing. It just freaks me out a little. I don't know why I said freaks me out. It's just weird, you know, and annoying because they stick together pretty well to themselves. Okay, now we're gonna transition for these last 3. They're gonna be groups of 3, or sets of 3 rather. I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay. So we went down the whole loom, but these last 3 sets, they're actually 3, but the rest are double looped. So now we're gonna take our guy. We're gonna take our dragon. We're gonna attach him here, and we're just gonna loom the rest of these up. Not too much to it right now, so just get it done. Get it done. So, I think I was able to record this in just two videos. Okay, once you have it once you have it once you have the end loomed up to, you can just take it off with it on the hook, and then you can tie it off with your body color. I find it easier to do that than tying it off while it's on the loom. And then you can just stick your hook through, pull your tying band through a couple times, and then finally wrap the last bit around the tip of the tail, and then you can take off the tying band. Alrighty. Okay, so there you have your little Hydra. I hope you enjoyed. And just the stomach turned out pretty well. He has like this weird little bump here because I didn't attach the stomach the same exact way. I actually added a set, but it's fine. He looks nice. So, his wings are like a little derping. They're derping a little. But he looks good. So, I will see you in the next video, which should be either... Yeah, it should... Yeah. I'll see you in the next video, and I will talk to you... I'll see you in the next video. Bye!